right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Tuesday, the 7th of July, and I'm down the Keys on vacation. Went through the power of television and recorded this one before I left. And man, some of you after this July 4th weekend, I'm sure you are ready for, well, to restock the wine fridge anyways. Because, man, July 4th, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whew, probably drank a lot of wine. This is one of those holidays where people definitely get a little time off and can consume quite a bit more than normally. So if you're ready to restock, we've got some great deals for you here in the store, and we're going to highlight this week's offerings with our Magnums. That's right, because more is better when it comes to wine, that is. And the Magnums, well, 2 bottles in one, the perfect size bottle. We've got 150 or more different selections here in Magnum format. You know, and I say as long as the wine just costs twice as much as the regular bottles, man, it's a deal in Magnum format. Or, well, at least we're willing to put it on the shelf. And when it costs less than 2 regular bottles, that is what I call a steal. And we picked up about 90 or 100 of these Magnums of Roth Cabernet Sauvignon. And Roth started out as the second label for Lancaster Estate. And this is another Bill Foley property now. He bought this. He decided we're going to make Roth its own winery. They've got vineyards, their own estate vineyards now. But they still buy some fruit. They make quite a bit of wine here. But Jesse Katz, the gentleman in charge, was here to see us. And he is in charge of now Lancaster Estate and Roth. And this young man was in the 30 under 30 in Forbes magazine as one of the hot young whiz kids to watch as winemakers in Northern California. He started his winemaking career, well, he's been around. He's worked with some great winemakers. In 2010, he was recruited by Screaming Eagle, and he worked with Andy Erickson. He worked with Paul Hobbs. He's worked with Hans Vindingdaers. I don't know who the hell he is. Anyways, and Robert Foley. So a lot of big names in a short period of time. Jesse has learned a lot. Really impressive young man. He was here to show us some wines from Lancaster and Roth just over a year ago, and I have to say these Lancaster wines, outstanding, and those are all estate grown. And like I said, the Roth now, they do have some vineyards of their own, but they still buy a lot of fruit. And one of the greatest skills in making a fine wine is to be able to purchase fruit and make a consistent product year in and year out. And in 2009, it's a very good vintage, and well, the vintage really helps. And this is a wine that's, well, it's a lovely forward-drinking Cabernet Sauvignon. Alexander Valley tends to produce wines that are a little more drinkable and lush. A lot of black fruit character in this wine. Some nice earthy components, but really ripe and round tannins. This 2009, drinking beautifully right now. And like I said, less than half of the price of 2 regular-size bottles. A steal. And 2009, like I said, a very good vintage. We have a couple of other things on the table here from Roth. There's Sauvignon Blanc, which is excellent. It's got a little Viognier in the blend. Adds a nice little floral component to it. And their Pinot Noir 2011. Wow, this is an excellent little Pinot for under 20 bucks. A lot of nice bright black and red berry fruit here. Fresh flowers, some exotic spice, a really pretty bouquet, smooth and silky texture. One of the things we love about Pinot Noir. And a really nice freshness to the finish. Excellent juice. And then they got a Merlot, and then the little bottles of Cab, which unfortunately are 2011, but like I said, man, we got 9 at a better price. A really good vintage, got a couple years on it, a large format. They also make a wine called Heritage. Check it out. Everything available from Roth Winery, including our big sale on the Magnums. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.